Hello, Huskies back again with more Vancouver Canucks GM mode, franchise mode commentary. Last video we prepped for the trade deadline, made a little bit of progress in the sim, decided who we were going to go after. As you can see with the first team I've selected here, our first target is going to be Mr. Tyler Johnson of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's by far the highest trade value that we are pursuing, so Louis Eriksson pretty much has to be the front of the deal. That's the salaries work out. I actually bring more salary back. The only issue is I don't remember. I pretty much tried all these trades off video, trying to figure out the best way to make these deals. And I had something figured out for Tyler Johnson, but I don't remember who it was. I'm getting the feeling it was Sutter, but I would like to move Sutter, like to save Sutter, sorry, for trade for Mikael Granlund of the Minnesota Wild. So I'm going to try and figure something out here. It might work out. This Stransky kid, did I draft him? Yeah, I drafted him. Somebody I really want to hold on to, because I feel like he's going to maybe be a serviceable player, but at the same time, I still have Sedin. Sedin's, I think Sedin's going to be the main piece for, I think it was Domi. I think I settled on Max Domi, because as it was pointed out, I've got so many snipers, I could use a playmaker. And of the players that I listed, he was the best playmaking option. Who could I add in this deal? Durando? I drafted you, right? Yeah, you're a 4th round pick. Nothing special. Will that go through? No, I didn't think so. They're not particularly interested. I probably have to add somebody else. I probably have to give them a player that they want. I think Lucas Biza was somebody I was looking at too, because right now he's my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's my 6th defenseman, and I've got Kempney, who's pretty much the same. But I don't really know if I want to trade Lucas Biza and Louis Eriksson for Tyler Johnson. What I do need to do though is sort by salary, look at who has the lowest trade value. Oh, it was Nesterov, that's who I brought back. So it was Nesterov and Tyler Johnson. They're still over the cap. I think I also retained salary on his deal. Oh, it's much less now that I've added in Lucas Biza. Still over because it never works right away. Still over because it still doesn't work right away. Come on. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and try this. Trade values look, I definitely have more value on my side, so I'm going to add, see if I can get something more out of him. I'll add a 4th. So Johnson, Nesterov, and a 4th for Spiza and Eriksson. Alright, so I think the 4th might be too much. Let's try it again. Trade rejected. Just a touch. I don't want to trade draft picks, but what if I throw in a 4th? Okay. Can I trade in this Grenier kid? Man, just not enough, huh? I also have Dylan McElrath, but if I add Dylan McElrath, they'll probably just tell me they don't have interest in 2 of the same role. But Braden Coburn on waivers. Alright. Oh, man. I'm kind of tempted to trade Paquette. I like having him, but he doesn't have the face-offs. Well, let's see if I'll take him. He was there initially. So I'm essentially just trading him back to their team. No, that's still not enough, huh? Oh boy. I don't even think it was Lucas Pisa that I added in the beginning. Who was it? It might have been Sutter. I think Sutter's the guy that I added to make this deal go through because... Oops. Nope, not him. Not him. Verana. I don't know. I'm still working on pronunciations. I got a little help from somebody in the comments. No, we're not. No, come on. Fucking trade screen. Stop making things unselectable. Alright, so... If I put Sutter here, I feel like that's way too much. Yeah, that's way too much, and we're way over the cap. Could I swap out Nestorov with a different forward of lower value? Nemestikov? Nemestikov and Johnson for Sutter and Eriksson? Have to sweeten it just a little bit. Now wait, is Nemestikov... 25, top 6, playmaker. Do I want him? I kinda do. Just because he's... But I want to go down in quality. Maybe I'd trade for Eric Condra? I feel like that'll go through. But I'd have to... retain 1.5 of his salary. Eriksson and Sutter for Johnson and Condra? Man. No dice. I'm gonna go back to Nemestikov. Actually, let's try for Callahan. Now, I know what you're thinking. Silly to bring in Callahan. What's the point? There's nothing. He's not gonna stay. He's just a piece to bring in cap space. And trade him in the off season. Maybe he fits for the time being. Let's throw one of these guys in here and see if we can't get a deal done here. Oh, just too far off on the trade value. All right, let's try Michael Kempney instead. Oh no, not add item. Post trade rejected. Just a little low. Man, it's a shame that they don't want somebody like in between McElrath and Spiza. Well, maybe they'll take McElrath. I feel like if I throw in a draft pick, it's gonna be... Oh, they want a goalie. I wonder if I do this instead. Will they have too many goalies? Oh, come on! It takes Sutter out. No, that doesn't work then. Oh, wait, no, it might. I just have to move Callahan. Callahan for this kid puts me over the cap limit. They've only got young kids. How old are you? 20? Let's try this. Okay, so the value's low. That doesn't surprise me. I don't want to trade draft picks, but if this is what it's going to take... Eriksson, Markstrom in a third for Tyler Johnson. Oh my goodness, this is... I'm going to have to take... What if I take this kid off? Oh my god, Tampa Bay, I'm coming back to Tampa. I'm getting too frustrated. Let's try to get Josh Morrissey from Winnipeg. I'm losing my patience very quickly. Alright, where's Morrissey? Morrissey's down here. Trade piece going back with Branson. That's pretty similar. What else do they want? Skaters, Tanev, Berchi. I think I got that right now. Sedin, Paquette, Spiza. Alright, well that doesn't really help me, because I don't want to trade any of those players. Oh boy. Let's try this kid. We have more than 45 skaters. Alright, so give me somebody shitty in return. Give me an NHL player in return. Please make something. Give me Sean Mathias. Sean Mathias and Josh Morrissey for Erica Branson and this kid. Trade rejected. God. Rather frustrating. Dude's got the lowest trade value on my team and he's got the most points in the AHL. Alright. Let's try him. Isn't very interesting, so I really have to entice him with players here. Trade screen breaks. God damn it, let me propose the trade. Oh my goodness. You're quite far off in value based on what you're offering, and it doesn't mean our trade blocks particularly well. Alright. Chris Thorburn. Do it up. Fuck, man. Gabranson for Morrissey, straight up. The value isn't sufficient. And they don't want... Oh, I have it sorted the wrong way. They don't want draft picks. Goalies? Don't want goalies. This is silly. Are there any players here? Well, they have interest in trading Pavlik. What's Pavlik make? 1.6, not enough to really entice me. Alright. This is getting a little tough. Let's just try for one of these guys. We'll be over the maximum salary cap. By how much? No, they won't. Alright, so give me somebody in the NHL. Give me Eric Gryba. Were you over the salary cap? They don't have... They're not. It's fucking stupid. Still over the cap, huh? Alright. I don't entirely see why they're over the cap. Well, let's try Sean Mathias again. How are they? This is the same trade I tried to offer before. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my absolute mind. Block needs, but the value is just way off. But I have to include somebody. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. Value's too far off. I just, oh man. Tyler Johnson. Let's fucking do this again. Louis Eriksson. Fuck it, let's just do Louis Eriksson a third for Tyler Johnson. Not enough. The value's not even close. Are you kidding me? I really shouldn't be lowballing, considering the fact that this guy will be my #1 center for probably the entire duration he's in Vancouver. Still over the fucking salary cap. Still over the salary cap. Still over the salary cap. Like, come on. Lucas Pizza a third and Eriksson for Tyler Johnson and JT Brown. Braden Coburn would have to go on waivers. Alright, so give me an NHL quality, give me Nesterov. Now the value is going to be too high. Quaco goes on waivers. Like, this is just fucking... I'm losing my marbles trying to make this deal. I'm running out of players to even ask for. Coburn and Johnson for Sutter and Erickson. And a third, since you want the third, and I'm not a huge fan of the second-year draft. Oh my god. That was like pulling fucking teeth. Alright, well. We'll best lines it for now. I'm gonna have to go in and fix all that shit anyway. Alright, so there's one deal done. The Red Wings scored. Damn. What did I say? Minnesota. Mikael Granlund. What is he worth? Please tell me he's not worth much. Alright, they suck, so they should be rebuilding. Oh, he's down here. He's actually got a decent value for him. And they don't want to trade him. Oh my, but they want all sorts of people. I know I just got Coburn. That fourth line's really interchangeable. I don't mind trading Lucas Pisa. Oh, they don't have anybody that's worth a damn. Son of a bitch. It'd be real nice if they had a veteran they wanted to trade away, somebody that sucks, has a high cap hit. They have Burmistrov. Let's try this deal. Spiza and Coburn for Granlund and Trotman. We'd consider taking Lucas Spiza, so take Coburn off the board. Try somebody else. So they don't want another defenseman. Dwight King, Lucas Spiza for Granlund and Trotman. I didn't read that, so I can't offer it again because they'll say they're not interested today. Do they want a goalie? I doubt it since they've got Dubnyk. Yeah, they don't want a goalie. Oh man, these teams are frustrating to... Nope, don't want to exit. Actually, you know, I don't even know if I need to make this deal with bringing back Braden Coburn, simply because he's a 3-point whatever cap hit, and that might be enough to keep me above the cap floor. So Sedin, can I even make a deal work with Arizona? Do they want him? They don't want him. Sedin's gonna be hard to trade. Sedin, I could move Sedin for Granlund, but I don't know if that makes sense. No, it kind of makes sense. What is Max Domi's? It's pretty much even, but I know they don't want to move him. So I'd have to give him somebody they want in return. Well, they want Lucas Pisa. They'd have more than 45 skaters in the organization. Of course they would. Well, give me this guy. Trade value is pretty high in my favor there, but at the same time, they don't want to trade Domi, they don't want Sedin. Need to sweeten the touch, so let's take out the 4th round pick. Alright, so there we go. Henrik Sedin and Lucas Pisa. I'm not thrilled about losing Lucas Pisa, but my defensive core prospects I think are pretty good. Go to roster moves. What do I need to do? Oh, I'm struggling to hit the cap floor already. Oh boy. Your lines must be fixed, best lines. Alright, so now... let's see if I can grab Granlund. I still want to try to get Josh Morrissey. Let's see if I can grab Granlund, because he's making 4.7. That's a good cap hit to grab if I can. It's just a matter of who I trade him for. So my centers are, right now, they're Tyler Johnson. And that's it. Tyler Johnson and Cedric Paquette. Because I traded away Sutter. Oh, and Horvat. I missed Horvat. Oh, what do I do? I want to hold on to Horvat, I think. He's only 22 and he's an 85 overall. Berchi, I'd like to hold on to as well. Yannick Hansen, I'm not really... well, I'm bringing in a center. What was his line combination he suggested? Johnson, Horvat, Granlund. So, what center was I looking at that I'm not... no, that would be... what do I have? I forgot Nolan Patrick's the center. Yeah, Patrick wasn't in this guy's lineup. Keep that in mind. I don't know if I need to make this Granlund deal. Let's try to get a defenseman. First, let's try to get Morrissey. I think I can get him from Winnipeg. Alright, so Gudbranson. Vancouver would be under the league salary cap. That doesn't surprise me. What are you interested in giving away? Skaters. Nobody that makes anything. Sweet. Alright, so who's got your highest cap hits? Tobias Enstrom, Andy Green, Perot, Quincy. Perot's got a pretty low hit. So I'm trading Gudbranson. Let's try this kid. Straight up, these two for those two. Doesn't meter block needs at all, and the value just isn't there whatsoever. So they really need something extra, huh? Oh, if I put Braden Coburn, I'm under the salary cap, so I have to hold on to him. I can't remove him because the trade screen breaks. Go back. I don't want to trade Berchi. Oh boy, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna kick myself in the ass if this kid turns out to be something. Ah, he's got such good stats, but I don't see a place for him on my team. Same for Castles. Like, these guys are guys I would love to see progress. Value's way in my favor now. I bet they'd still decline it. It's still way in my favor. Alright, cool. It's prospect moves that will have to be made. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so assistant coach Petr Oster. So I've added Morrissey, Tyler Johnson, and Max Domi. I'm gonna see if I can grab Mikael Granlund. Because I guess Nolan Patrick could be a winger. The only issue is I need to grab him from Minnesota for players with no cap hits, and I don't know if I can do that. What does Matthew Perot make? Makes 4.1. Well, here, let me back out of this real quick before I commit to Granlund. Let me set my roster moves. Man, 25 minutes and I only made 3 trades. Goddamn. So who's... Alright, so you need to be sent down. Who's down here that can come up? Morrissey needs to come up. Is Perot on the team? He is. Shit. This is the same issue I ran into before. Is I'll be underneath the cap. Yep. Fuck. I need to get Sprong in the minors. I need to get Morrissey in the NHL. Morrissey's got anxiety about being here. Tyler Johnson's happy. I gotta figure something out. How many defensemen do I have on this team now? Defensemen, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 6. Tanev, Hutton, Tremkin, Coburn, Kempney, McElrath. Morrissey should be up here. Fuck, man. I mean, even if I call this kid up, it's still... Oh, I could do that. He is an 85 overall. Do I call him up now? If I do that, I don't need to trade for Granlund. And this kid's already an 85. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna call the kid up. Nervous about his call up. I still haven't called this kid up though, so I'm still having issues. If I do this, it's... fuck me. Alright, well here, let's back out. Where are free agents? I don't even know if I have cap space or like roster space to sign somebody. And these guys all want deals to contend for a cup. They don't want to sign a multi-year deal. Oh boy, this is not what I anticipated happening. Taylor's retained 2. I'm already at 28 minutes. God damn. I'm gonna go try to trade for Granlund. I knew I'd run into this issue. I thought I'd avoided it, but I have not. Granlund's in Minnesota. Is there anybody with lower trade value that I could snag? Charlie Coyle has a little bit lower. Erickson X is the same value. Pominville. Gagliardi. Alright, let's try Granlund. See if I can make this happen. Oh, but I gotta do it for people that don't have cap hits. I don't know if I can do that part. Christian Dvorak really hasn't shown anything since being here, so I don't think it's gonna hurt to move him. Cold Castles. They'd have more than 45. They'd have to give me somebody back. Give me back Victor Bartley. I'll throw in somebody else. Actually. I mean, the easy thing to do is throw in a second this year. I've got Winnipeg's third, so I'm actually going to try this. Dvorak, Castles in a third for Granlund and Bartley. I'm not sold on Christian Dvorak, and I think that Nolan Patrick is going to come up and be a winger anyway. So that projected Dvorak spot in Lehtinen, I think that's your name, your line projections, I think Patrick can take that spot. And Dvorak can, that's if they take the deal. Yeah, I didn't think they would. Oh boy. 2/3? Trade rejected. Quite far off in value. Yeah. This sucks. This sucks. I'm gonna bite myself in the ass for doing this, but yeah. Was not a fan, but I think so Josh Morrissey needs to come up, and can I send him back down? Or does he go to the CHL? He goes to juniors. No longer be eligible for the call up, and I'll be under the cap hit. No, fuck me. I'll still be under the cap hit, even with, who did I trade? 2 AHLers for a... Is there anybody down here that's worth anything? How did I fuck this up? What did I do wrong? Why is this guy making 840,000? Do I have anybody not making anything in the NHL? Paquette, Bartley. I could swap out Victor Bartley for Philip Larson. Does that fix it? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, cool. I think I got everything set that I want to. So if I go to my edit lines page, I'm not gonna do the edit lines. I'm gonna do the base, the top, just this. I'm not gonna do all the, oopsie. No, back to edit lines. Best lines it, so Domi with Berchi. Who did he have? Aho, Horvat, and Varanen. So like this. Perot, Granlund, Hansen, Vertanen. It was Vertanen, wasn't it? I had it right the first time. Yeah. Vertanen, Perot, Granlund. So playmaker, power forward. I don't know if I like that. Is there a playmaker on that? There's not, so I'm going to put Perot on the second line. Alright, and then defense is Morrissey, Hutton, Tremkin, Tanev, Coburn, Kempney, who's scratched, McElrath, Joris, and Larson. Goalies are still Miller and Markstrom. Now to the AHL, that's where I really have to remember where people go. Alright, Sprong up here, Oliver Rodin down here with Sweat, you go here. Chaput, Magna, Peltier. Defense, Victor Bartley, Jordan Subban. No, I don't want that. I want... No, I don't. It's not Bega. Who was it? Oh, it was Padan. And then goalies. Motherfucker's still hurt. Scratched. A whole bunch of scratches. Anybody with good potential I should get playing. Not really. Plus 5 more. So it doesn't even show me all my scratch players. Jeez. Alright, that's fine. So there we go. I'm going to end it there. Sorry for the horrifically long video. But that was a pain in the ass to make those deals. But I think we added the necessary pieces, and we'll just fill in as we go with Sprong and Patrick and Ulevi. Where was it? Ulevi. I'm working on that name still. But I think we're good. But I'm going to call it there. As always, if you enjoyed watching, leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on what I did. I hate the cap so much, but that should be done after this year when I have to re-sign people. But yeah, series still every other day until playoff time, then it's a single day or every day. Subscribe to the channel, easiest way to find out when I post. I have my Twitter in the description. That's where all these videos get posted as well. And also, if I miss a day, Twitter's the place to go to see why I missed a day and what's happening with the series. Usually I'll post updates there. But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go for the playoffs.